and it compounds into an undeniable level of self-belief, because how can you not believe in yourself when you have an abundance of evidence that proves that you are the man? For so many people, going to the gym is just a hobby. Yeah, it's like something they do when they have time after work. Maybe they go with a mate here and there. But what is often overlooked is the link between the physical transformation that you make within your body and the mental transformation that happens in your mind, which is the most important thing when it comes to actually training in the gym, because it's more than just going to the gym and lifting weights, right? There's a psychological transformation that happens when you commit to becoming the best version of you through that of building your dream physique and emerging into the greatest man you could possibly be. 70% of men in Australia are overweight or obese, and that comes to no surprise, honestly, all right? Look around you, drinking every weekend, eating shit food, doing all these things because everybody else does it and it's considered normal in today's society. But people don't understand that normal is killing men slowly, right? It's stripping them of their potential. It's stripping them of their confidence, their self-worth, and it's just keeping them stuck and digging them into a deeper hole. Every time they choose to go out and indulge in what society considers normal, it's just pushing them further and further away from their ultimate potential. And think about how many men are actually silently battling demons as a result of being out of shape, being so far away from their greatest potential, and just overall being unhappy with the kind of men they are and the quality of life that they're living. Now, how does that relate to the gym? Well, you have to understand that to actually get results in the gym, it requires a massive level of consistency. And a lot of people don't just have that consistency within, so they have to build discipline to continue to show up every single day and continue driving the needle forward towards their goals, right? There's going to be some days where you don't feel like showing up. There's going to be a lot of days where you don't feel like eating the meal that serves your goals. There's going to be a lot of days where you want to go out, you want to party, you want to drink, but you have to sacrifice the instant reward, okay, that's delaying your success or your goals to be rewarded long term. The gym teaches you a huge level of patience, okay? You're not rewarded overnight. You don't see the results in the gym that you want to see overnight. It requires commitment, okay? You have to show up. You have to continuously show up. You have to continuously tick the boxes and do everything that aligns with your goals, all right? If you're indulging in vices that are stripping you of your potential, that are pushing you further away from your goals, you have to be willing to sacrifice that, all right? And the gym teaches you how to do that, because it shows you that if you aren't willing to sacrifice in the moment to be rewarded in the future, then you're not going to achieve your goals, all right? And all that discipline and the commitment and the early mornings, the late nights, the meals, the training, every rep that it hurt, but you fucking push through anyway, it all forms a psychological change in your mindset, and it creates you into a more powerful man through your mind, all right? People don't understand how deep it goes. It's more than just a physical transformation. It's literally a mindset evolution, all right? You become the greatest version of you through crafting your dream physique. It's so powerful, but people overlook it. You see, the more you choose the comfortable option, the more you choose the option that rewards you in the moment, but sets you up for failure and pushes you further away from your goals, the more you drift away from your potential. But the more you sacrifice in the present, you sacrifice the momentary gratification for something that will actually benefit your future and drive the needle towards your goals, the more you will succeed. And the more you continuously do it, the more you sacrifice and see the reward later on, it becomes second nature, all right? Because you continuously relate the sacrifice to the reward that you know is coming. And then you start to understand that the momentary gratification, the momentary fulfillment from vices, junk food, partying, drinking, drugs, all of that shit isn't actually worth the sacrifice of your future and the sacrifice of your greatest self as a man. And with that being said, building a physique that you can actually be proud of does not come easy. It doesn't come easy, but that is the beauty of it. That is the beauty of it, because when you're walking around with a physique that you can be proud of, that not a lot of people have, it shows a representation of your mindset, okay? If you're walking around shredded, looking good, it's a representation of your level of discipline. It's a representation of the ability to control yourself and say no to the things that don't serve you and only act in congruence with the man you want to become. It is a representation. Your physique is your resume in real life, okay? People look at you and you're judged off your physique, right? If someone sees you and you're jacked, they think, well, he's obviously got his shit right. Like, he knows what he's doing. he has self-control, he's a high-value man, he's a disciplined man, he's in control over his life, okay? As opposed to someone that's out of shape, clearly he has no self-control because he can't stop eating. He chooses the easy way out. If he's had a long day at work, he'll skip the gym. If he doesn't have time to prep meals, he'll get the junk food on the way home from work because it's easy and it's comfortable in the moment. But a lot of men don't realize they're sacrificing the greatest version of themselves to be rewarded in the moment and to choose the easy, comfortable option. But that is where a lot of men go wrong, right? And that's what the gym teaches you. The gym teaches you the exact opposite. The gym teaches you that you have to sacrifice in the present and do things that align with your greatest self to be rewarded in the future and overall achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Now, the biggest win that you achieve through that of building your dream physique and transforming your mindset is the undeniable level of self-confidence that you walk around with. You hold yourself to a higher standard. You walk around with your chest up and your chin high because you know that you are the man you say you are. You've proved it to yourself every single time that you didn't want to go, but you went. Every single time you said you were going to do something and you did it. Every single time you said you weren't going to do something and you didn't do it because it didn't serve you. It's continuously stacking evidence every single day, and it compounds into an undeniable level of self-belief, because how can you not believe in yourself when you have an abundance of evidence that proves that you are the man, all right? It's impossible. So you have to believe in yourself, which you do, and that self-belief leads to an unbelievable level of confidence, and that is the whole point. That is the biggest thing that you get out of it, is the confidence you have within as a man, and that confidence allows you to walk around knowing that you have put the work in to achieve your dream physique. You have put the work in to reframe your mindset, and you are overall the best version of yourself, and that comes from the gym. That comes from transforming your physique and overall transforming your mindset, because your physique is simply a byproduct of the mindset traits that you have to adopt in order to achieve those goals, because it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would be jacked and shredded, but it's not, because a lot of people, they can't commit. They start Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then they fall off towards the end of the week, or they're locked in all week and they go out, they party, they eat shit food, and they fuck all their progress up for the week, right? But the real people that have the self-control and they have the discipline and the mindset to achieve the goals they want to achieve, they do, because they have it within, okay? It comes from within. And that's the whole point of this video, is understanding the correlation between the physical transformation and the mindset transformation, okay? It's more than just your physical appearance. It is the mindset evolution that has happened along the way. The person you became on the way to your goal is so much more important than the goal itself. So if you've been on the fence about going to the gym, or maybe you start and you struggle to stay consistent, just remember that it is more than a physical transformation that will happen if you stay committed. If you build the necessary mindset needed to attain your fitness goals, you will evolve into a different man. You will become the greatest version of yourself, because it flicks a switch in your mindset and it gives you all the ingredients needed to become the best version of you. So I hope this video is the video that will give you the insight you need to stay committed to becoming the best version of you, build your physique, build your mindset, and overall become a higher quality version of your current self. All right, boys, I'll see you in the next one.